YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I have another pickups video for you here. This one's pretty dirty, actually. Not that I'm taking my shirt off, but in fact, everything that I got today is pretty much coated in what I like to refer to as thrifting scuzz, because it's pretty nasty stuff. But once I get past all that and I bust out the Windex and the Goo Gun and all that kind of good stuff, this stuff's going to clean up really nice, I think. So I'll get down to business right about now. The first thing, which actually is not disgusting, is a cable that I picked up a few days ago, but it really wasn't something that I remembered to put in my last pickup video, so I thought I'd show it now because it's kind of cool. It's one of these component type ones for the original Xbox. These are pretty cool because I do have a box that sort of up converts this to HDMI, so I can actually plug in my original Xbox into an HDMI socket in my switcher, and then I can have that going into my television. So it's really wicked to be able to do that. I'm not totally certain. It says Xbox and stuff on it, but I don't think this is an Xbox branded one. But it does have, from the looks of it, like the gold leads. So this looks like a pretty high quality cable. It seems really durable and thick, so I picked that one up. It was $3. I don't really know what it's worth, but to me that's pretty awesome right there for $3. Moving on, I walked into a thrift shop today, a Goodwill actually, and there wasn't a whole lot there. Pretty much the place had been cleaned out, but I did find this one thing, and it wasn't even in the gaming section, it wasn't in the electronic section, it was sort of randomly sitting on a shelf, which goes to show you should always check just about anywhere and everywhere you can possibly think of. This was kind of sitting out in the open, but it wasn't in one of the usual places, but I did, with my keen eyes, manage to spot this, and it's a Dreamcast controller. I do have a bunch of Dreamcast controllers and I really don't need an extra one, but this particular one right here actually came with a third-party tremor pack, and I don't have a rumble pack, so this is pretty cool right here because now I have one. And it also came with a VMU, which probably has a dead battery, but pretty cool all around because I didn't have one of these VMUs that has the screen on it, so hopefully this works. That's really the reason why I picked it up, but I did get it for $3, so I'll clean it up because it is kind of nasty, but when I clean it up, hopefully I'll be able to sell it and I'll get my money back basically, and I'll be able to keep all the extras that went along with it. Moving on, the day really got better. I walked into a Value Village, and lo and behold, I pretty much struck gold there. None of this has really any video games. It's all hardware for the most part, but I'll show you. I walked up to the glass case, which is where I always check first, and I found another DS Lite, which they're starting to show up all over the place. This one here is the blue one. It's not in too bad a shape. It's a little tiny bit scratched up on the front, like it's not perfect or anything like that, but the inside, other than being absolutely filthy, and that's what I was saying at the start, pretty dirty pickups. Other than that, the screens look pretty good, and it does power on and everything like that, so pretty sweet. The thing with this one here is that it came with a game I did not have in my collection, and kind of cool to be able to get it. It does need to be cleaned up though. It's Mario Kart DS. I don't know if you can see with that lighting, kind of a lot of glare there, but Mario Kart DS, that's pretty sweet. The only thing with it is it's missing its GBA slot cover. It doesn't seem to matter how many times I pick these things up, they're always missing that cover. So pretty cool though all around, because it did come with its stylus and everything. And the cool thing is it also came with its charge plug, and for that I paid $10, but I didn't actually, because I used my 30% off card. So basically this cost me $7, which you can't beat that because the game itself is probably worth 10 at least. So pretty cool right there. I thought, you know what, if that's the only thing I find today, I'm in pretty good luck. I went back into the electronics section, and I came across this right here. This is a classic Saturn controller, but it's actually a USB one for a computer, which is pretty cool. couldn't really turn it down. I thought it was kind of neat. So this doesn't actually plug into your Saturn, it plugs into a computer, but it's still kind of cool nonetheless. Hopefully it will work, because it says it goes up to Vista, but hopefully this would work with something else, like with the newer operating systems like 7 or 8. Pretty cool though. So I picked that up. It was $3, but again, 70% or 30% off. Sorry, I paid 70%. It was 30% off, so you know, like $2.10 kind of thing. Pretty cool all around for that. And it's also actually brand new in the box. I don't know if I mentioned that. That's pretty cool. And then moving on, it gets better and better. Walked into further down the line kind of thing and picked up another N64. Not that I don't have a lot of these. Actually, I've sold most of the ones that I picked up recently, so that's been pretty good. These systems seem to do quite well for me, so I'll keep continuing to pick them up if I can find them on a good deal. This one came with its power supply and an AV cord as well, which is kind of buried in there, but you can see it sticking out the back there. So pretty sweet all around. Unfortunately, no expansion pack, but if you've seen the price tag on there, it was $9. So basically 30% off. I paid $7 for an N64, which hopefully works. I haven't tested it yet, but pretty sweet right there. And then moving on, I kept walking through that section and things kept catching my eye. I found this cable, but it was attached to this system right here, a really nasty looking SNES. It's pretty good condition otherwise. It's just a fact of that it's just really disgusting. It might be yellowed, I can't really tell. It might be just grime, or it could be yellowed. We'll have to see when I actually get out the Windex on this one and scrub it down really well and just see. But I did plug this in, I did power it on. I did not have a chance to actually test it out yet, so we'll see how it goes. Pretty cool right there. It also came with two, although stiff, but I don't know if they're stiff because they're in good condition or stiff because they're so disgusting, two controllers though, so that's pretty sweet. You can see the price tag on there. Paid $20, but again, I also got my 30% off, so this is $14 in and around there, maybe like $15 basically, for a Super Nintendo that at least powers on at this point. It might even actually work, which would be super sweet. So that's everything that I picked up today. Pretty awesome deals all around. Most of that stuff I'll probably just end up cleaning up and selling off, but I'll be keeping the Mario Kart DS for sure for my collection. But again, thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you all later.